everyone, it's me, Jankowski, and today I'm going to be talking about a game known as 15, alright? So this game, 15, is a number game that you probably played when you were but a child in elementary school. So let me explain the rules to this game. So it's a two-player game. So say we have two players. Let's go with some totally generic names here. So we have, let's have this player blue. Let's have this be Timothy. All right, we have Timothy, and our second player is going to be Ronald Reagan. Ronald, we'll just say Ronald, like Ronald McDonald. The objective of this game is to get three numbers that add up to equal 15. And the thing is, if, say, Timothy chooses 8, then Ronald cannot choose 8. So it's just trying to pick and choose the numbers to get a sum of 15 with 3. Okay, so let's do a quick example here, okay? So they flip a coin and they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna choose a number. So Timothy wins the coin flip. And so Timothy's like, I'm gonna go first. I choose a number. So he's like, okay, let's see here. My name has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. So therefore, I'm going to be choosing the number 4. Okay, so this is Timothy, and we'll put a 1 here. So it's the first number that's been chosen in this entire debacle for Timothy. So Ronald's like, oh, you choose 4? Okay, boomer, I'm gonna choose a big number. Let's go with 8. So these are their first moves. Okay, so now Timothy's saying like, hey man, I'm pretty sure I need to like make 15 with 3 numbers. So what 3 numbers can I choose to get this thing rolling? Okay, so he's like, I'm gonna choose a number like 6. So we'll put a 2 here. So now it's Ronald's turn, and Ronald's like, oh frick, he needs 15, and he has a 4 and a 6, so he needs a 5 to win. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna choose 5. So this is his second move. Okay, so now it's Timothy's turn. Now Timothy's like, so he has a 5 and an 8. What does that mean? That's a pretty big number. So 5 plus 8 is 13. And now Timothy's like, oh frick, if he has 13, he needs a 2 to win. So Timothy's like, I'm gonna choose a 2. You can't stop me, renegade. Okay, so now Timothy has a 3. So Ronald's like, oh man, why'd you have to do that, man? That hurt my soul. Why, man? That wasn't polite at all. So now Ronald's looking at Timothy's number. He's like, oh, now he has 3 numbers. So many numbers from all sides. So Ronald's like, okay, he has a 2 and a 6 here, and 2 plus 6 would be 8. So for 8, he would need a 7 to win. And he's like, oh crap, man, dang, man, what the heck, what did I do wrong? So Ronald's like, oh man, I think I lose, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna choose a 7 to block it off. And now Timothy's like, haha, I win, man. You can't stop me because my name is Timothy. So he would win with a sum of 9, 4, and 2. So this would be his fourth and final move. So it'd be 2 plus 4 plus 9, which would get a sum of 15. So yeah, that's how a game would go. But you can also see there's only 9 numbers, so this game could just as easily end with no winner. So let me explain how this game would turn out with a different viewpoint. Okay, so now we're back. I have drew 9 numbers here. These are the numbers from 1 to 9. And numbers from 1 to 9 are actually arranged in a way that's really cool. So you can see I made them in rows and columns and whatever. So if you took these numbers, if you did this, any of these rows, columns, or horizontal things will actually add up to 15. So let's take a closer look at this, all right? So let's go with the vertical things first. So 2 plus 7 plus 6, that's 15, right? So Same with all of these. So all of these vertical things will be 15. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now what? So now, when look at the horizontals. 2 plus 9 plus 4. That's 15. And same with all the other things. But wait, there's more. If you look at the two diagonal line things through this, 2 plus 5 plus 8, which is also 15. So this, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so this is a really cool way these numbers look. Now, this might seem a bit familiar. This is actually a freaking math numbers way to play tic-tac-toe. So if you looked at this, it would actually look like these people were playing tic-tac-toe blindly. It'd be really bad. They'd be like, oh, numbers. Wow, that's pretty cool. So let's look at what it would have looked like. So we're just gonna draw this real quick. Okay, so I have all these numbers drawn. So we're gonna do X's and O's. Timothy's gonna be X, Ron's gonna be O's. So Timothy's first number was a 4. So what he did was here. And then Ronald's first number was an 8. So Ronald's gonna go right here. And then Timothy was like, oh wait, I need a number. So he's gonna do 6. So now Ronald recognized, oh, 6 plus 4 needed 5 to make 15. So he's like, I'm gonna go right here. And then Timothy was like, oh, he has this, he needs a 2, so I'm gonna do this. And then Timothy was like, checkmate. Bam, okay. And then he's like, oh yeah, I won because I have this and this. So Ronald's final move was to take the 7, and then Timothy was like, haha, I take a 9 and I win. And this looks like a dumb way of playing because it's so like blindly done that there's not really any, it's just looking at these numbers. So being able to visualize this game on a tic-tac-toe board, it's really, once you can do that in math, that's a really interesting and key way to approach a problem or anything. So yeah, that's my lesson for today, or I don't know, a long time. Okay, bye gamers.